Anyway, good morning, John.
Morning, how you doing?
How's everything with you? John Caddell at Johnboys BBQ and everything east of the Mississippi, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's all good. What are you doing today? What exciting things you got on tap?
Well, today we're serving to the public here, and we've already got a bunch of orders from local elementary school and stuff, and we'll be selling from 11 Eastern time to about 6 p.m. tonight. So hopefully we'll have a great day and sell out. It's a beautiful day already out here. Man, it's great. It's not raining, it's not snowing. It's about 60 degrees already, so
Wow.
feels good.
I should move down there. We're my grill in the back, as I told you yesterday, has a chance of all the ice being gone by the end of the day, and it's been a long winter. We had about 2 feet of snow on there, but anyway, it's all about you. I'm glad that the weather's down there. Are you working out of a shop or in your food truck or on location, or what are you doing today?
Well, I'm inside my barbecue shack right now, but we'll be serving out of the food truck.
Uh-huh. So how far do you have to go? Where does that go? Is that mobile then, or is that
Well, like I said, today we're just serving here at our place, but our food truck goes everywhere in East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, and we're trying to branch out into North Carolina and South Carolina, maybe Kentucky and Alabama a little bit.
Yeah. What good things now when you start cooking for a day like today? Do you have to cook all night or prepare it yesterday, or what do you have?
Yeah.
What do you have? How's that work?
Wow, I mean, I cook pretty much 24 hours straight, to get enough, made up for today.
Wow. So you haven't slept in years.
Well, I got a little bit of sleep last night. About every 3 hours, I wake up, check the fire, put something on, take something off. Something like that. About every 3 hours, I get a little bit of a nap.
Yeah. What kind of briquettes do you use in that fire? Do you have a special one you like, one over the other, or how's that work?
Well, I don't use any briquettes at all. I'm a stick burner. I use traditional hardwoods. I've got a special blend that I use. It's a blend of hickory, white oak, and apple.
So do you go out and harvest that yourself, or do you order that out? How's that work?
I've got some local guys that cut and deliver wood, and I have them bring it to me. I stay so busy anymore, I can't harvest it myself, but I do split, quite a bit of it myself still.
Yeah. Well, you were telling me we're going to be shipping you down some crazy coffee that we're producing, but you told me yesterday on the phone you were doing some like Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Something. Tell me about that again. That was pretty cool.
Well, what I've got today, there's 2 new dishes I've come up with. I'm calling it a tipsy pineapple jerk chicken and then pork steaks. So I've got like a Caribbean Jamaican jerk rub, and I use one of my master distiller friends, Tony Perry. He was on the Mountain Brandy episode. He gave me some pineapple moonshine, so I've been using the pineapple moonshine, a little bit of soy sauce to kind of give it a Hawaiian flair, kind of like a Jamaican flair as well. Have a little spice to it, and then moonshine kick. Man, these things smell amazing.
Well, if we only had smell-o-vision to put up on your Facebook, I mean, that'd be fantastic. You had sent me some of the rubs you made from our bourbon coffee, which I'm looking forward to finally getting out this weekend. So when you send that to me, what should I do with that? How do I go about using that? What's the best way?
What I would do is I'd pick your choice of meat. Honestly, the stuff that I made for you would probably work on steaks better than anything. Probably what I would do is take a mixture of soy sauce and Worcestershire and just lightly sprinkle it on it and rub it into the meat. So that way the rub will stick to it. Put the rub on there and let it set for about 5 minutes or so. Throw it on there and put it on the grill, put it on the smoker, whatever you need to do with it.
Yeah. Well, I can even do that. I can do that. I'm good. Rob, who sort of curates our Facebook group, he told me the other night, he's elaborate. I mean, I can't wait to bring him down there. Like we said, we're threatening to come down there in April. It's going to be a lot of fun. He knows what he's doing. I just mess it up. So
yeah, we're actually thinking about making some barbecue sauces out of that as well. So we'd have like a coffee flavored, bourbon coffee flavored barbecue sauce. There's nothing like that on the market that I know of. And also we're thinking about doing maybe a Carolina sauce with the vinegar base with that. Yeah. That would be very interesting because I'm just, sitting here thinking and salivating. I can taste it in my mouth right now. And there's nothing like that on the market right now. That's what we really need to do is find something that's not on there and hit on it.
Well, we're going to be doing that. I think I'm sending you down about, if I had to guess, it's about 15 pounds of different varieties, pound each. So you're going to have plenty to, if they work, they work. And if they don't, they don't. But I know we got all kinds of bourbon, different kinds of bourbon flavored coffee that we're going to be doing. But we also added a few other things to it. So it's taken a little bit of time. So you'll have plenty with the original that you receive. But, I've got one, like we talked the other day, just some crazy coffees like apricot and cherry pie and bananas Foster. And
Oh, wow.
I've got about 200 of them that we've put in the inventory. And so when you talk about doing that, what you and I have talked about in a collaboration, we also have had a really large media entity that came to us because of basically our Facebook group. There's some really pretty we now changed the name a little bit to the Craft Beverage and Culinary Tours because it was just a little bit shorter and just a little bit easier to understand. But it's grown. There's about 20 or 3,500 people in that, but a lot of them are leaders of industry, travel, people that have big people behind them. And they said, boy, you should get with John and get this stuff up and get it up on this platform. So we're working on that. And that's millions of people around the world. So be prepared, man. We've got some pretty cool stuff that's we're refining our Distillery Channel webpage just to get a big space for you. So
all right, great.
We're ready to go.
I can't wait.
Oh man, we can't wait to get down there. As we said, I'm in that over 65 group. I know I don't look it. I know everybody still wants to check my ID, but I'm in that group that I got to get, another shot going. And then about 2 weeks after that, which is around April 8th, we're on the road and you're our first, middle, and last stop. We're going to be there. So fluff our pillow, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'll take care of it.
What other good things are you going to be doing this weekend?
Well, actually, tomorrow our food truck will be on location in Knoxville. There's a coffee house that's hosting us, and we will be doing kind of like a little brunch and lunch type deal. So we'll actually be cooking, breakfast and the barbecue there as well. And I've got some ideas for using the coffee rub since it is a coffee house, and maybe jazzing up their menu a little bit. Kind of cater it around them a little bit.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Now, are you working 7 days a week, John? Is that what's going on with you?
We try to sell 6 days a week. But yeah, I pretty much work 7 days a week. Because you have to cook pretty much 24/7, to keep, demand up. And we are super busy right now.
Yeah.
I think we're booked for every weekend up through April, May right now.
Wow. And you're also a media star. So tell me what's going on with that.
Well, we just got the word there yesterday that the TV show that I'm on, Moonshiner Smoke Ring, my episode will debut March 16th.
March 16th. You got to write that down. Get that.
But March 9th
be on,
it's going to be on Discovery Plus. The actual series starts on March 9th, the first episode. So I think I may be the second episode.
March 16th. And what is it called? Moonshiners and
Moonshiner Smoke Ring.
Okay. And so that's on Discovery Plus?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what are you doing on that? Can you tell? Are you under secrecy?
Oh, well, I was part of the pulled pork battle.
Yeah.
And I got to cook with pulled pork. Then I come up with a mystery item for me to cook with, some kind of off-fowl or O-fowl, some people call it. I had to cook with trotters, which a lot of people might recognize as pig's feet, ham hocks, and shanks. And I actually made a dish called trotter stew that I come up with, and it come out great. It was actually delicious.
Well, we're going to make a little announcement for what we're going to be doing in collaboration with you because we want to get the word out. You're a great guy. You do a lot for raising money for people. You do a lot of good for the community. But on the Next Taste, we call it the Next Taste on Tour, is that right there a week from this coming Wednesday. You're going to be on a weekly segment on that show, which now is going to go out to 25 different podcast platforms, blasted out through our Next Taste page, our group. And there's some other people that are looking to pick that up. But every week you'll be able to come to our podcast called the Discovery Channel, the Distillery Channels, the Next Taste on Tour. John's going to be a feature on there, and you might where you're at, what you're doing, what you're cooking, where you're going. You got a great life. You're interesting. A lot of the philanthropic work you do. We're just honored to have you on week to week to week, and gonna be a lot of fun.
All right, like I said before, I can't wait, man. This is so much fun. I get to hang around moonshiners and stuff all the time, and get to cook, get to help the community, and get to go all these crazy places. It's like this weekend at Hillbilly Jam, we were actually part of a music video that was shot there. And I thought that was really cool. Get to be part of, country music video. And then here in a couple of weeks, we're going to have a guy down here shooting a documentary on moonshiners and their lives and stuff. And I'm going to be part of that.
Yeah.
I just can't wait. There's so many things going on. It's great. And then opening our new restaurant and distillery as well.
Wow. When is that?
Well, we just closed on the building last week. It's going to be in downtown Wartburg. I'm a partner with Master Distiller from the show Master Distillers, Lawrence Pritchard from Napoleon, Ohio. He owns a Flat Rock Distillery, and he's actually moving down here. And we're putting in a moonshine distillery and a winery and a barbecue restaurant in downtown Wartburg.
Man, I cannot wait to see that and be part of that. Another little breaking news: last July 4th, I bumped into a great Southern country rock band. These guys are great, award-winning. So they want to get on the road with us. So if we got events, we can bring them down. They got an old beat up bus. I don't have the growth that you do. There's no way that's going to happen. But these guys are great. I mean, they are great musicians. They're a lot of fun. They're laid back, and they're just wonderful. And they're from my neck of the woods. But they got this old beat up bus. I said, how far can we get out of town with that? Can we get back? And we don't know. But it's going to be this summer. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can bring a lot of. They're just wonderful musicians. I'll send you a link to them. They're great.
Bring them with you, because I actually have two breweries. It's great venues. I'm great friends with the brewery owners, and they have live music on Fridays and Saturdays. That would work out great. And we maybe put up a stage here at Barbecue Shack and do something.
Yeah,
had bands here before.
Well, I'm going to tell you, these guys are wonderful guys. The lead singer, I'll send you a link to them. But as I said, they are award winning up here and around the country. They got a great deck of music, and I don't usually stay late in the night. My kids were listening to them, and boy, they were so good. I stayed until the last song was sung, and I finally went up to them. I said, "Man, you guys are so good." I said, "I got some ideas. We could go have some fun." So after a few months, and that was in the middle of the pandemic and all that, and now we're coming out of it. They're going to be great. It'll be a lot of fun. So we're all looking forward to the summer when we all can get back on the road. But anything else, highlights that I missed today? Because it's going to be weekly, John. It's all yours.
Well, March 16th, whenever my show debuts, we're actually going to have a viewing party. And we're going to serve the exact same dishes that we made on the show. And it's going to be a fundraiser for a little school here next door where I went and where my children go. And 100% of the money is going to go to that school that's raised there at our viewing party.
Well, we'll have to make that a live event on Zoom and have a live feed going for that. So it'll be easy and easy to do. So we want to get it featured. A lot of people making sure you know what you're doing. But anyway, John, you have a great day. I know you're real busy getting ready to make a lot of people happy today and serving a lot of food. And I really appreciate everything you're doing. It's great friendship. And be peace.
That is no problem at all, brother. Thank you so much. I'm honored.
Cheers. We'll talk to you soon.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.